Hi, and welcome to the 30-day challenge for network marketers who want to go from overwhelm to action. And first of all, I want to start by saying, what is overwhelm? Because to me, overwhelm isn't anything to be ashamed of. It's not anything you should be worried about admitting to others. To me, overwhelm is a symptom of modern life, and everybody suffers from it at some point. It's what you do about it that counts. So according to the Oxford Dictionary, overwhelm, it's to be buried underneath a mass of something, especially water. Obviously that doesn't happen to us, although sometimes you might feel like you're drowning. But to be given too much of something, to be inundated. So you might be inundated with farewell messages. It says there in the example, or it might be the feeling of a strong emotional effect. So you could be overwhelmed with guilt. But like I said, overwhelm to me is a symptom of modern life. We all get overwhelmed because there is so much going on at the moment. We have jobs, we have children, we have network marketing businesses, we have sometimes aging parents who demand a lot of our time. We might have charitable commitments. There is an awful lot going on. We are bombarded with messages constantly, whether it's email or Facebook or texts. We're bombarded with advertising messages, even if we're just walking down the street. There is no end of information that we are bombarded with, and that can overwhelm us, and that is normal. I don't believe there is anybody who doesn't get overwhelmed at times, especially if they run a business and have a family. The difference is successful people know how to get out of that overwhelm quickly, so it doesn't turn into a negative downward spiral. And there is no right or wrong to how long it should take to get out of overwhelm. It's different for everybody. It depends where you are now. It depends on what's happening in your life. Something minor for one person could be a major drama for somebody else. So there is no right or wrong when it comes to overwhelm. But it is a symptom of modern life. And I did wonder about calling it overwhelm to action, because people who are building a team might not want their team to think they feel overwhelmed. To me, as a leader, I prefer to be open. I prefer to say, look, this is how it is. Things don't always go to plan, but you learn from them. There is no failure, only feedback. I get overwhelmed. I've been working on myself and working with other people for a long time now. I still get overwhelmed. But what I do is learn from that, look at where I went wrong and what I can do differently. And the next time it happens, it will be better. I will get out that quicker. So there is no right and wrong with overwhelm. There is no I should have done better, I should have done more. It's just about getting back out there and doing more. It could be that you had a really great month, but you know there could have been days when you did more. Maybe you just had 2 days last month where things overwhelmed you and you didn't do as much as you wanted to do. But if at any point last month you felt like you didn't do as much as you'd wanted to do, then you're in the right place, because we're going to have accountability in the group. And when we get overwhelmed, if anybody gets overwhelmed, I'm going to give you little tips and tricks to combat that. But I think the accountability is a big part of this. I think realising that you're not the only person who gets overwhelmed is a big part of this. So stick with us throughout the 30 days. Do's and don'ts. Do recognise and celebrate even your small steps forward. Do not discount anything you do. If you get out of your comfort zone and do something, give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate that. Let's say you want to do contact marketing and you know, or you've been told that the right way to do it is to get somebody's phone number. If that fills you with dread, start off by going up to a stranger and giving them your business card. Don't ask for the number, start with giving them your business card. If that's too much, start by going and leaving a business card on the back of a toilet door somewhere. Anything that's going to get you out of your comfort zone. If you haven't got business cards, get some of the other flyers, the 10 reasons to drink aloe, make sure your name's on it. There's lots of ways you can do it. It's just about taking those small steps forward. Small steps, those baby steps, build momentum. So recognise them and celebrate them. Do share your successes and your challenges. This isn't going to be, the next 30 days isn't going to be me teaching you ninja network marketing techniques, because I'm not a ninja network marketer. I am good at getting people into action, helping people shift their mindset. So if you've got any success stories and challenges, please share them. It's not about how do you do contact marketing, or what do you say in your message on Facebook. There are hundreds and hundreds of videos out there answering those questions already. There's hundreds of videos out there about mindset, but I think the accountability side of this group in a safe environment is going to be very helpful for a lot of people. So check into the Facebook group daily. Ask questions. Again, not about what's the best way to write a Facebook message. Ask questions about yesterday I intended to do X and I only did Y. How can I get into the mindset where tomorrow I take another step out of my comfort zone? Whatever it is. The only don't is do not compare yourself to others. And this is ever. Don't compare yourselves to others ever in any walk of life. There are lots of success stories out there of people who've made manager in 6 months and things like that. And that is great. For some people it motivates, for others it demoralises. But whether it motivates you or demoralises you, it doesn't matter. If it doesn't resonate, don't listen to it. Do not compare yourself to others ever. Compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. It's the only comparison you ever need to make. So today's action. What I'm going to be doing is adding a couple of resources that will help you keep track of the action you're taking. But for now, today, I want you to think about the action that you took last month to build your network marketing business, and how satisfied are you with that action on a scale of 1 to 10, and 10 being you're totally satisfied with the action you took. So that is probably a gut reaction. Don't take too long thinking about it. But then I want you to make a list of 5 things you will do differently this month. You might want to get a new notebook, or make a file on your computer of the questions that I'm going to be asking you, because it's easy to get to the end of the 30 days and not see the steps forward that you've made. And I want you to look back and see the progress you've made, because that progress will help you in upcoming months. So list the 5 things that you will do differently this month. And also list the 5 things that you are pleased about in relation to your network marketing business. And even if you're brand new, there will be 5 things you can be pleased about. You can be pleased you've got a wonderful mentor. You can be pleased you're part of a positive group. You can be pleased you're part of a company that has award-winning training. There's lots of things you can be pleased about, even if you're only new. If you have been doing this a while, let's say you've already built a team, even if it's a small one, you could be pleased about the people that you've got on your team. You could be pleased that you got out of your comfort zone and you contact marketed, did some prospecting. You could, there's lots of things you could be pleased about. You could be pleased you had positive response to a Facebook post. You could be pleased you sold some more products. Lots of things. But sometimes we have to focus on the positive things. And when we focus on the positive things, we see more of them. When we focus on the negative things, it affects our mindset, so we don't try as hard effectively. If we believe we can't do something, we don't put as much effort into it, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So what are those things you're pleased about? Really concentrating on the positive things that happen throughout the month, because when you concentrate on the positive, it lifts your mood, and that lifts your actions, your behaviours. So they are today's actions. If you've got any questions, just pop them in the Facebook group, and I'll be happy to help. Thank you.